Good afternoon, Xplane dedicated. This is Wycliffe Barrett here. As you can see, I'm down at the Cardiff Marina. Lots of boats around here, white water, rafting centre, everything. So a pretty amazing place down here. Today, what am I going to talk about? There's so much I could talk about, I can't even think of anything. I'll get back to you. Okay, I suppose the big news item is the full UK OSM that's been created by Tony Wobb. I believe that's his name. It came out a couple of weeks ago and it wasn't very good, but it was a beta. It may not have worked that well, but he's redone it and it's a lot better now. I suggest you download it, install it. It is going to hit you on frames, but there's nothing we can do about that. I'm going to stop filming because there's an ambulance coming. So there we go, you can see the ambulance behind me that went. Anyway, as I was saying, UK full HD OSM. It's got every street in the United Kingdom, trees, houses. It's absolutely amazing. It does have a hit on frames, especially when you fly over a large city, but I found it quite variable flying VFR over London, so it wasn't too bad. All I can say is if you've got a high-end machine, a nice graphics card and plenty of RAM, you should be okay. A good experiment was last night. I flew from Villafranca to Birmingham, so I had to fly over London. Okay, I flew over London at 30,000 feet and there was little or no effects on my frames. As I flew into Birmingham, there was a couple of pauses, not very big, micro pauses. Obviously a little bit more tweaking is required on settings, but absolutely stunning, especially the trees. If they'd only done the roads and trees on top of the photo scenery, it looks stunning. In locations like this, there's lots of people around, lots of tourists, there's people enjoying the nice weather. Beautiful day today. I don't even know what the temperature is, but it feels nice, and you know, I'm walking around in a t-shirt. What more can I say? Getting back to the UK full OSM, as I say, if they'd only done the trees and the roads, that would have been enough, because it goes on top of the photo scenery, so it really enhances the photo scenery. And with the trees, it just looks amazing. You know, I was flying around Cardiff and I was recognising woods and forests and copse all around the countryside here in Cardiff. And with the OSM, it's just astounding. It's free, and that's the main thing. As always with Xplane, so much of it is free. This week, of course, what's happened is that on the org, if you look on the org at all, you'll notice that Nicholas, who is the owner of the org, he's created a section just for scenery libraries, which is probably about one of the best things that's happened in recent times on the org. As a scenery developer myself, it's always difficult making sure that you've got the right libraries, the up-to-date libraries, etc. And there are so many libraries that you know, sometimes you miss these things. What's happened now is they put all the libraries in one section on there, so it's the scenery libraries section, and you can find them all. And for developers, that is absolutely brilliant. Not only for developers, but for users who might need to download libraries, because we tell you which libraries to download. Finally, I'd just like to talk about the the org and everything that's being put on there at the moment. On a daily basis, there's new sceneries, new aircraft, and new objects. One of the things that I find most amazing about the Xplane community is the willingness of just anybody to help anybody else. You see it on the forums, you see it on xplane.org, in the different various Facebook communities. It's just the sheer willingness of the Xplane community to help everybody else within the Xplane community. Something that I don't think I really saw in the other flight simulator community. So that's about it. Next week I've got something really exciting to show you. Hopefully that'll be towards the end of next week, and I don't want to talk about it too much, but hopefully if it comes off, that'll be really exciting. Something to show you, which I'm sure you'll all appreciate, or at least like. Okay. Finally, I'd like to talk about Tom Allensworth. I'm sure all of you know who Tom Allensworth was. He was the person who started off AVSIM and supported AVSIM and kept AVSIM going throughout all the past years. It's a really sad day for flight simulation. Tom passed away, he succumbed to his illness, which is a real shame, and my condolences go to his family, his friends and all his loved ones. It is a sad loss to the flight simulation community. Tom was a really great guy, and may he rest in peace and blue skies forever. Wycliffe Barrett, Xplane Dedicated, here at Cardiff Marina. Cheerio.